Welcome back to the final whistle then for the championship predictions, week 16. We've had a little break. Steve has. Steve's had a nice little break in Scotland. Me and Rich last week did the championship roundup, didn't we, Rich? We talked about manager sackings.
Well, we were here late into the night, Jack. We've done an hour and 47 minutes, if anyone's not watched it. Go and have a look.
Yeah, lovely. We did miss you, Steve, by the way, mate. Your knowledge on... cities and that, and slagging them off and all that.
Did he cut in and out just then? Was that just me?
I think Jack was cutting in and out then.
I don't know. Right, boys. Welcome back then. What we got 2 weeks this week of the predictions. We've got 17 to come as well for midweek. How is everyone?
Yeah, can't complain.
Steve's enjoying the cold weather, and he's been to Dundee. He tells me it's a lovely place to go for a holiday.
No, it might be worse than Stoke, and that's saying something.
Oh, wow. That's not good.
Yeah. I was drove to Scotland, spent some time with some friends. I was up in Dundee and Forfar, and then across to I was in Edinburgh for one night, and then Stirling basically.
Forfar.
Yeah, that's the place. Minus 3 degrees, 4 degrees, something like that on the Saturday. Still wearing the shorts though, walking around the lock. So that was quite nice.
4-5, East 5-4.
Yes.
Is Jack's internet no good? Look at him.
I think Jack's done one. Yeah, I think his internet's broken.
Yeah, it's gone, isn't it? Put 50p in, mate.
I will. Don't worry. Right. Can everyone hear me though?
We can hear you.
Right, you can hear me. That's fine. Right, as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. Steve, scores for the week, mate. What happened? What's the scores on the doors?
Well, you guys spoke about it in midweek, but overall, I'll give you the overall scores. Jack, you're on 15. I'm on 18, and Rich, you are ahead with 21.
Oh, we've broken into the 20 bracket.
Oh, Leicester City are looking to strengthen the following positions in January: striker, playmaker, left and right winger, and defensive midfielder.
Wow. You ain't got no money to spend, have you? You ain't got no money to spend, have you? What are you spending? Buttons?
We've got money. Shut up. We just don't pay anyone.
What about the transfer for the thing that's coming out?
How many goals? How many days now is it since Patson Daka scored, Steve? Can you give me an update on the
It'll be 349, I think it is.
So he's nearly into a year.
Yes. So when I think it's Southampton. No. It'll be after Southampton game basically. But yeah, he's nearly at a year.
Jesus Christ!
What a striker he is, eh?
Wow. That's dreadful.
Rich, talk to me about managers in Norwich then, mate. The old Rangers bosses coming to play, isn't it? Carrow Road.
Philip Clement, he's in. I'm not sure if he was first choice, Jack. I've heard that it was either John Dale Thomason, the ex-Blackburn manager, and Gary O'Neill were in the mix. But they picked Philip Clement.
Oh, yeah.
Won a League Cup at Celtic. Not at Celtic, at Rangers. Sorry, any Celtic fans, he didn't manage you. Didn't really do a lot there, did he? He's done well in Belgium. Played for Coventry, Steve. I was reading for 1 year. Interesting that they've given him a 4-year contract, though, Jack. Which do we think he will see out 4 years at Carrow Road? What do you think, Steve?
No, I think he'll get 18 months at most.
Well, what is the actual shelf life of a manager in the Championship? I think it's about 11 months or something.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he does. Birmingham, I think they got away on Saturday, boys. So that's a tough baptism.
What about managers at Swansea and Middlesbrough? Is it Helleberg? He's been linked now with Middlesbrough, isn't he? Someone who Swansea's been looked at, Steve.
I'll be honest with you, mate. I have not spent any time looking at the Championship whilst I've been away. I've been enjoying my time off from football. So anything you can tell me today is new information. I only knew Philip Clement was involved at Norwich because Rich put it in the group.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Rich, what do you know about him, this new manager?
What, the one that Middlesbrough? Not a lot. Only what I've read online, that Swansea, he was going to go to Swansea and then Middlesbrough have sort of nicked in. Don't think he's going to be in for the weekend. AD Vivash, I think he's going to take the team again. And I think I was reading, boys, that I think Vivash is actually going to stay. Jack's disappeared.
Nope. Hi, Jack.
Back.
He's back.
Hello.
Vivash, I think Vivash is going to stay and he's going to be part of his coaching team because obviously I think Rob Edwards took one of the coaches, didn't he, to Wolves with him, the little snake. Did you read his statement, Steve? Did you read his statement? Like, I mean, praising Middlesbrough. If you're a Middlesbrough fan reading that, you're just going to say, just piss off, mate. We ain't interested in you.
You just need to fuck off, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's like that girl over there is giving you a bit of attention that you always liked. You know, this girl is like, she's giving you a chance when you've been kicked out. You know, there you are, you're happy. She thinks you're happy. You started flirting with that girl over there who you liked a while back. Maybe you went out with her, Steve, back in the day, you know. And then she come calling and he's gone off to Wolves and let's all hope he has an absolute stinker there. Because what happens if it'd be interesting what the sort of the remit is for this season because it looks like Wolves are going to go down. You know, they got 2 points?
Yeah.
So, but if he goes there, Steve, and he stinks the place out, you know, is it a free pass he's got from now till the end of the season? I don't know.
I guess it depends on how much they've got to spend in January. If they've got money to spend, they might be okay. But at this point, like how far are teams ahead where, you know, you've removed the quality in the summer and not replaced it with any better players. So, you know, and January is a really difficult market to sign in. So yeah, we could see both Middlesbrough and Wolves in the Championship next year, which would be interesting.
Well, if you're a Borough fan, you're hoping you're going up and Wolves are going down, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then you can wave your middle finger at him on the way by. I understand why he went. Look, I understand why he went because he's obviously had that link there. But it don't sit very well, does it, when a team have given you a chance and you've bigged it up, you've praised the supporters, you know, you've all got to be as one and that. And then literally 3-4 months later, you've up sticks and you're gone. But he got form for it when he was at Forest Green, wasn't he, when he was talking to Watford, obviously behind their back. So what goes around comes around.
Yeah. Steve, Leicester, everyone wants to know about these charges and PSR. Everyone's praying to God we get a points deduction and that. What can you tell us on the latest of that?
Well, it's an interesting one. So it looks like our hearing is going to be heard next week. So I imagine we'll get the outcome of that before the January window, which I was always predicting anyway. There's no point putting it into next year. We'll get it done as soon as we can. There's 3 separate charges. So everyone's saying we're not going to get more than 9 points. Well, it depends on the charges. You know, there's the failure to cooperate, accounts being late, and then the PSR breach as well. So it could be a hefty fine for one of them and a points deduction for another. It could be a transfer embargo for 6 months to a year, potentially. There's a whole things they could throw at us. But that looks like it will take place before the end of the year. And then we'll go into next year and whether or not we failed the previous year, which you could see is getting another points deduction next season. Well, this season, but into next year. So it's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. But hey, well, Leicester, they've got to slap us with something because we've taken the piss too long now. We're deliberately being shit this season just to give everyone else a chance before we can come back in January. So,
is that so?
Yes.
But everyone's just bloody praying on Leicester's downfall, I think.
Any update on Man City's charges, by the way?
Wow.
No. 115 charges, is it?
There you go. That says it all, doesn't it?
Well, but they're the team that actually brings in the most money, in it. That's what it is. That's why they don't look at them type of sides. But it is what it is. I think we just got to focus on our own club and what our own club's doing, and not other people at this minute in time.
Mm-hmm.
So, should we get into the predictions then for week 16? Let's. I'll tell you what. We'll go to Deepdale first. Preston taking on Blackburn Rovers. It's a bit of a Lancashire derby, isn't it? I know Blackburn care more about Burnley and Preston care more about Blackpool, don't they? But boys, I think this one's going to go. We'll start with you, Steve.
I've gone for a 2-1 Preston win. I'll be honest with you. Do we know what the previous results were for Preston? Did they win?
No, yeah, they won.
Drew with Millwall, didn't they? 1-1.
Oh, they did. I got that one correct. Yes, you're right. Like Preston North End. Sorry, this is what I mean. I've been so far away with the fairies for a few days that I've come back and no idea what's happening. Yes, the drew with Millwall, beat Swansea before that, beat Southampton and beat Sheffield United. So they're in a decent run of form. They're still up there in 4th place. I think Blackburn, as much as they've picked up a few wins recently, they lost last time out against Derby. Preston are decent at home, so I've gone for a 2-1 Preston win.
Rich, what you got for this one, mate?
This is Friday night, isn't it? 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Will it be, boys, a Lancashire hot pot? What do we think?
Might be. You never know.
Unfortunately, I'm going to go with Steve's score of 2-1 to Preston. And I owed, what's his name? Band, isn't he? Asimich or whatever his name is.
Stop copying people.
He's had one game out, so he's got another 8. So, look, Preston are doing really well, sitting 4th in the table. Can they sustain that, Jack? Do you think that they're going to be able to? With all these games now up to sort of Christmas and into the new year, they haven't got the biggest squad, have they, really? So you would think that they might pick up some injuries. Blackburn have picked up because I thought they were probably struggling to go down. You know, they've got that game in a couple of weeks against us, you know, taking me snorkel. I'm taking me armbands. I'm taking me rubber ring. You know, we go to Blackburn on a Tuesday night in December. Steve's froze. Look, he's froze. This is great viewing here. Look, Steve's froze. Jack's Wi-Fi was up the spout, and I'm balancing my iPad on a box of shredded wheat. Jack, did you know that?
I did. I've seen
I've got the angle right. The angle's good. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going 2-1 to Paul Heckingbottom's boys.
Right. Preston sit 4th. Blackburn, where are we? They sit in 19th. Preston have the 3rd best home record this season in the league. Blackburn have a couple of injuries. I think, is it Scott Wharton's injured out of this one?
He's out for a while, I think. I think when we done the show last week with Lee, was it Coventry fan? I think he said about Wharton, didn't he? He was out.
Yeah, I think the goalkeeper's out as well, actually. So, there's not much Blackburn can really do at this point of the season until obviously January comes where they can bring in some new recruitments. But Preston, very impressed so far by Heckingbottom's side, and I see this one going one way. 2-0 to the Lily Whites.
They've started well, haven't they, Jack? When you think 15 games, 26 points, you know.
It's about consistency, isn't it? What we said last week on the roundup, you know, it's about consistency in the championship.
Because if you look how they finished last season, they were really poor. They nearly went down, didn't they?
Literally points off the relegator. Points off.
Yeah, because I think they were in the FA Cup, didn't they? They got involved in the cup, and then literally, I think when they got knocked out by, I think it was Villa.
Yeah,
I don't think they hardly picked up a point, Jack, in about the last 7 or 8 games. So in the end, they were very lucky they survived. But I think Heckingbottom's a good manager at this level. You know, I think he's done well at the Blades. He's obviously does them teams around the north, doesn't he? But yeah, it'd be interesting to me where they'll be come the new year, Preston. You know, when we've played a lot of games, injury suspensions, can they sustain it? But home form is good for them.
Steve?
Good fucking Lord. Right, sorry. Where are we? What did Jack say for Bristol City?
We've just finished the Preston game. So what? So this show tonight then's been about. I've had to turn my camera off because my video keeps going due to my Wi-Fi. Steve's done the same.
Oh, yeah, don't. I'm losing my fucking mind.
It's been a miserable showing, hasn't it, boys? We only need Rich to do it next, but we know the Wi-Fi holds up in Ipswich, mate, so we're all right.
Wi-Fi's... I'm balancing my iPad, Steve, on a box of shredded wheat at this minute. It's great.
Right. Should we go to Ashton Gate?
Well, hang on, I need to know what you got for the Preston game, Jack.
2-0. 2-0 Preston.
2-0. Perfect. There we go.
He didn't copy us. He didn't copy us this time.
That's all right, mate. Right. Ashton Gate. Bristol City taking on Swansea City. Swansea obviously managerless after sacking Alan Sheehan. Bristol City, their last game, they ended up drawing with Watford. Last time these two sides met at Ashton Gate, Swansea came out the rightful winners, 1-0. How do you see this one going, Rich, in this one between the two sides?
Well, this is going to be a tight old game because Swansea need a result, don't they? Obviously, Alan Sheehan. We put paid to him with a 4-1 win last time out when we went down to Swansea. I think he done quite a good job there, to be honest. It's just, I suppose, now they've got a bit of investment down there, haven't they, Swansea? I think Modric is involved down there. And they're obviously sitting in 18th at the minute and only 7 points off the bottom, 3 behind Sheffield United. They need a result. But then saying that, Bristol City stumbled a little bit. I think I'll go 1-0 Bristol City, Jack. They're just home advantage. I think will just edge them over the line in this game.
Yeah. Steve, what you got, mate?
Well, it's 2 for 2, Rich. I've gone 1-0 Bristol City as well.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be many goals in this game, boys.
No.
Right. I've got Bristol City 1, Swansea 1.
Ooh.
On for a draw. I reckon this one will be both Swansea. They'll start to play better. I think
he's frozen again. He's gone again.
Steve looks happy.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Fuck it! I'm losing my mind. My internet is just Sorry, Jack. What did you have for that one?
1-1.
1-1. Fucking hell! What a fucking shit show this is, eh?
You said it. It's not what everybody thinks, really, Steve. It's just 3-0.
Wow.
Normally, 18 minutes in, boys, we're doing a bit of blah blah, aren't we, Jack?
Yeah.
We are.
Blah, blah.
But we did that last week when Steve went in. So it gives the
we done extra long blah blah last time out.
Right, the Valley, Charlton versus Southampton. Let's have a look at this one. So Charlton are sitting 9th, Southampton are sitting 17th. Southampton haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 5, but they've scored 7 in their last 5. Charlton they've scored 6. James Bree has been a real crucial part to Charlton this season. Was James Bree at Southampton at one point as well?
Yeah, we had him on loan. We had him on loan when we got relegated in 17-18. Yeah, I think he's got the most assists for them, hasn't he, Jack?
He's created the most big chances for Charlton.
Yeah.
Sonny Carey's created a shot per target 1.3. So we turned into a rave now, I know.
I'll say, what was that?
I don't know. I'm reading something about this. This 32-year-old. Go on,
we'll start with you, Steve. Charlton versus Southampton.
Southampton's fallen have picked up 2 wins in the last 2 before the international break, which is pretty good. Charlton a defeat against Wrexham, for 2 draws and 2 wins before that. I've gone for a 3-1 Southampton win. I think they're slowly getting back into the form of things now, and we'll see them shoot up the table.
I've got Southampton winning 2-1 at the Valley at the weekend. Rich, what you got, mate?
So I'm just reading here. Tonda Eckert. That's the guy. That's the guy. He's come from the 21s. Right. So if he's appointed, he'll be the youngest coach in the Championship. He's 32. So he's he's won 2 out of 2, and with them winning, obviously when Will still got the sack.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm going 3 on the bounce for the Saints climbing up the league. It's funny how it works. I was just looking there at the table. If they win, if they beat Charlton, they'll be 2 points behind them, boys. When Charlton, we said, have had a good start to the season, but it shows if you can win consecutive games, and get that momentum, you can soon shoot up this league. So I'm going to go 2-0 to the Saints.
To the Saints. Boys, what's the light target tonight?
What did you guys get last time?
I think we aim about around 50. 50's good, isn't it, Jack?
I know. For the roundup, we ended up getting, was it 60? Was it 64 we wanted?
I think about, what's around 50 is a good target.
You got 67 for the roundup. I saw you replace me with Lee, but it's fine. It's fine.
He's got a very fine beard, Steve. He's got a very fine beard.
It's all right.
Well,
there's not much in between them two with age, though, Rich, to be fair, mate.
Yeah, he's younger than me, which is bullshit. And he was like, yeah, of course I'm younger than you. Look at you. And I was like, excuse me? Look at you. You're from Coventry, mate.
Well, yeah. Well, there is that, I suppose.
So, yeah, like target tonight, then 50, yeah?
Yeah, go 50.
Lovely. Everyone tap the like button. It's 20 odd if you're in. So, yeah, fantastic. We do apologise. We're not doing this on Thursday, by the way. Rich is obviously busy.
I'm out. Christmas light switch on.
He's celebrating Wardley's.
Yes, Wardley. Fabio. He is WBO champion, and I will be getting ready. I don't know if either of you two are cricket fans. Cricket is coming. Friday morning, I'm off. The alarm will be set, Jack, for 2 a.m. I'm getting up and watching it. Come on, England.
I'm doing the same. I love the Ashes. I love cricket. Cricket is one of my favourite sports to watch.
Probably asleep by 3 a.m. in the chair when England lose a couple of early wickets. And I think, what the fuck have I done getting up to watch this? Hopefully it'll be better this time, Steve.
Fingers crossed.
Come on.
Right. Let's go from the Valley to the CBS. Coventry taking on West Brom. Coventry have kept the most clean sheets in the Championship this season. With 7, they've scored 11 goals in their last 5 games. West Brom, they're on a bit of a slump at the minute. They've won 1 in the last 5. Coventry have won 4 in their last 5. Will Coventry carry on their good fortune going into these next good run of fixtures now, going up to March? Rich, how do you think they'll take on West Brom, the league leaders?
Well, I think Ryan Mason was under pressure, and he won that last time out. I think did they beat Oxford, Jack? Was it 2-1 before the break? I think he really needed that because he could have been another manager who was sort of under pressure. With like sacking season coming. When that third, I think we said on here a while back, that's the time when if you're probably going to replace your manager, you got that third international break, and then it goes up that run of games up to the January window. So he'll get that time now. I can only see a home win here. I can't see. I've watched West Brom. I think they're pretty poor. They don't offer a lot going forward, and I think it'll be a 3-0 Coventry win.
I'm going Coventry 2, West Brom 0. Steve?
I'm going 3-1 Coventry.
Lovely. Lee says, let's hope Brandon Thomas Asante to score against his former club.
We don't need it. They don't need to score.
Doesn't it?
They don't need to score. Nobody needs to score for Coventry anymore. Just lose a few, mate. It's fine.
The next one is Birmingham City versus Norwich City. St Andrews. I mean, the Birmingham's last 2 wins at St Andrews have been 4-0, by the way. Norwich, I've got a new manager, haven't they? Philip Clement, former Rangers boss, is coming to Carrow Road to hope to change their fortunes around. Someone in the Norwich fan base, with the fans, they seem to call it a Ben Napper appointment, is what they're calling it. So
he's under pressure, Jack. That's got to pay off for him because he's got 2 managers that he's appointed and he's got them wrong. So will it be third time lucky for them?
I think Birmingham, for me, will win this 1-0. Steve?
I've gone 2-0 Birmingham. I think Norwich's bad run will continue.
Lovely. Rich?
Yeah, I think I'll go for a hat-trick of home wins. They're just clicking Birmingham now. I think if they can get some wins, they're not far off the playoffs. I think he was under a bit of pressure, weren't he, their manager, before sort of we spoke on here, but he's got back-to-back. They just got to get their away form, Jack, Birmingham. They're not very good away from home. They don't create a lot. At St Andrews, I think they're always going to be pretty strong there with the home support behind them. Norwich, look, he's only going to have, 3 days probably on the training field. That's not really long enough to make an impact. I don't think so. I'll go with Steve. I'm going to go 2-0 Birmingham.
Yeah, sorry, Nigel.
last time these two played each other was the 4th of May, 2024. Last day of the season, Birmingham won 1-0. They were hoping bloody Blackburn had faltered.
And they got relegated, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
You were on the beach. You were on the beach that day, weren't you? Sammy Smollett's got a couple of goals.
Yeah.
These two haven't drawn against each other in the last 8 against each other. So, yeah, I don't realistically think it'll be a draw. Jay Stansfield scoring goals. Norwich haven't won a match in 11, haven't kept a clean sheet in 11, and have only scored 3 goals in their last 5. They've lost every single game. The last 5, par Sheffield Wednesday, which was a draw 1-1. So that manager's got a lot to do with that squad.
He's going to need some help in January, but then they've spent quite a lot of money, boys, in the window in the summer. So we'll have to wait and see.
When they scored against us, they probably could have scored a second, but then as soon as we scored, crumbled completely, didn't they, Steve? It's like there were no confidence there whatsoever with them.
Yeah, as soon as you could, when they were sitting back, you were thinking, "Oh, this is going to be tasty." And to be fair, we were shit up until they sat back, and then we got back into it. As soon as we scored that goal, I was thinking, "This is only going one way now." So, but hey, they've still got a decent striker up front that will join Leicester in January. So
Josh Sargent.
Well, that's if we can afford £10 million.
He's hoping.
If we ain't got a transfer ban, then. I'm sure we can have a look at it, but we'll see what happens. Next one, boys, Derby versus Watford. The Rams are bouncing. They've won their last 5 games. Watford, loser. He seems to be a fantastic midfielder. That assist against Bristol City at Vicarage Road, that 60-yard pass over the top. What a ball, Rich. They'll be counting on him this game. 10th place Derby, 15th place Watford. Derby, will they keep the unbeaten run going? Because Watford haven't lost to Derby in their last 5. They've won 4, drawn 1, going to Pride Park at this point. What do you reckon? How does this one go?
Well, you look at form and you see that they've won the last 5. Watford have not won an away game, I think, for 13 games, Jack. I think it's 13 games.
February. Everything
points to a home win, I would say. But I'm going to go against the grain because sooner or later, that run has to end. So I'm going to go for my normal Watford score. Steve knows what it is. 2-1 to the Hornets. Come on.
And I've done exactly the same. I've done a Rich this week and gone 2-1 Hornets.
Same here.
There you go.
Bloody
We've all gone
Jack.
for Watford. Wow.
We've all
stop copying us. God.
You copied Rich first.
No. I've realised with Rich is that you always have to go 2-1 with Watford, whether or not it's for or against them. So it's a flip of the coin.
That's all right. Next one then. Ipswich taking on Wrexham, boys. This one's an interesting one, to say the least. How will the Tractor Boys do in this one, Rich? Because you lot are sitting 7th. Wrexham are sitting 13th. You lot have won 3 of your last 5 games. Wrexham have won 2 of their last 5. Both sides are scoring goals. Who's going to be scoring the most in this one, Rich? Do you think you'll have the advantage going into this game against Wrexham? How tough of a game is this one?
Yeah, I was reading, I think Kiefer Moore withdrawn from the Wales squad. He's got a bit of a hamstring issue, Jack. I'm hoping he don't play because he's a bit of a handful. He's their main man, and I think he's got 9 goals in all competitions so far. But Parkinson said it's not a big issue. So I'm hoping that he might not make it, but I'd probably think that he probably will. If he's had a couple of weeks rest, I'd have thought he'd be all right. Look, it's an interesting game. I think this is the first time we've played them in the league at Portman Road. I've never seen Town play Wrexham. This is a first for me. Parkinson's doing well. I did write him off earlier in the season, say he wouldn't make the end of the season. I think he probably will now. Yeah. But we're just starting to get a little bit of momentum behind us now. We haven't played that well, and we're only sitting 6 points off second with a game in hand, boys. So I think it's now, with the squad that we've got, and I think we've got 12 games, because we've obviously got 1 extra game with a Blackburn game that was abandoned that we got to replay. I think we've got 12 games in 44 days. So I think now is the time when we should have an advantage. I'm not saying it's going to work out that way, but we should have an advantage with our squad, because he's going to have to change it up, McKenna, and he likes to rotate it a little bit. It's got to be a home win, Jack. If we want to climb that table and get ourselves in the mix to get in the top 2, and we've given Cov a head start. I think we're 11 behind them with the game now. We played Coventry twice in December, close together. I think I'll go for a 2-0 Town win.
Steve?
Yeah, 2-0 Town, fuck's sake.
Yeah, I've got 2-0 Town as well.
Hey, Jack, come on now.
Yeah, I don't think Wrexham will score in this game. I think if Philogene can turn up and actually have a good game.
He might not start because Jack Clark started in the last game away at Swansea.
You reckon the butter's going to be breaded this time up front, Rich? Or
George Hurst? He's ticking along all right. He's ticking along.
He'll spread that floor and nice in. What?
He might have a bit of pressure, I think, come January. I think we'll probably be in the hunt for another striker. I don't know who, but as long as he don't take penalties. Keep him off penalties. We don't want George Hurst taking any more penalties.
Colin said, saw Town play Wrexham in the FA Cup. Only time I've seen that fixture, Jack.
That was 94-95, and Wrexham knocked us out 2-1.
Unbelievable. Right, on to the King Power Stadium. Leicester taking on Stoke. The battle of the cities at the King Power. Can Leicester get back-to-back wins, Steve? Beat Norwich by probably the skin of our teeth, to be fair. Bit of smash and grab game last game, but the Foxes, in their last 2 times they've come back from the international break, they've drew both games of the opening games. So can the Foxes turn them draws into wins and start kicking on now? Because it's a big sort of run now from now until March, till the next international break. What are you expecting from Leicester at the weekend?
Same old, to be honest with you, mate. I just don't think we're going to be great. We don't change the system. The manager is relying on team scoring, sitting back. Norwich was a poor game against Norwich.
70 minutes until we made the changes.
It might be one of the worst games I've seen so far this season, that sort of first, and then up until sort of the 70th minute or so. Not great. I just got to hope that with Abdul and Ayew being rested, a lot of players didn't go on international duty for us this time. So let's hope they've been doing some work on the training pitch. But I've gone for a 1-1 draw, and even then it'll be a poor 1-1 draw for us.
Steve, Rich?
Hello.
Well, I was going to go for 1-1, but I don't want to keep copying Steve. So I think Leicester are going to go back-to-back. I think you're going to nick a 2-1 win.
Well, here's hoping. You can have the point if that is the case.
Well, I'm going for the same. I think we'll win. I'm fed up of going for draws because I think last game I went for a draw, and I was thinking it probably could have the way the game span out, and then bloody Jordan James went and headed it in, and fantastic season. I'm hoping the players can really pick up after this international break. I want this squad to bloody compete, to fight for the bloody points and start winning.
What was it a little bit hostile, Steve, in the away end at Norwich when you were losing? I see.
Yeah.
It's funny though, football, because things can flip around really quickly, can't they? You're losing 1-0 and then you're coming out that ground and you've won 2-1, and you've got to use that now as a little bit of a momentum shifter, maybe. Because when you nick them late wins, it's great, isn't it, when you come out of the ground and you're on a high and you've just scored in the last minute and you think, yeah, maybe we didn't play that well. But it's all about winning, isn't it, in this league? If you can back up your wins and get 2 or 3 on the bounce, you never know, because the quality in this league, Steve's not that great.
Yeah, I was on a high up until I remembered that there was some death chants directed to our director of football, and I thought, well, it's sort of taken the shine off it just a little bit.
Well, Stoke have got the second best away record this season in the league. They'll look to respond after that defeat to Coventry. Solber Thomas, he's their main man. He's created the most big chances for them this season with 10.
You like him, don't you, Jack? You bring him up every week.
No, he's a good player. Did he play for Wales?
Yeah, he's Welsh. Yeah, he's Welsh, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm not going to read that stat about Leicester and Stoke in the last head-to-head in the last 10 meetings. I think I'll leave that one alone because I don't want to jinx anything. But yeah, Leicester haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 9, which I'm not surprised with Leicester. We don't seem to keep a lot of clean sheets. So yeah, I do think both teams will score, but hopefully the Foxes can get more than the Potters.
It is a bit annoying that their goalkeeper is somebody we let go for nothing.
Johnson.
Yeah, he's got 6 clean sheets and only 10 goals. The least goals conceded this season in 10. You know, fantastic goalkeeper, the best goalkeeper in the Championship. We just let him go for nothing. So that was nice. Well done, Leicester.
Who was he behind, Steve, when you let him go?
The Danny Ward and Everson. Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
Fucking Danny fucking Ward.
I set him up there lovely because I did actually think it was Danny Ward. I was waiting for you.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, we had two quite decent keepers in Everson and Jansen, but then we trust Danny Ward and well, that never went well, did it? But on to Oxford versus Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough looking for a new manager still. Hopefully they'll be looking to appoint a Swede in charge.
Wait, sorry, what did you put for the Leicester one, Jack? Sorry, I didn't.
2-1 Leicester.
2-1. Okay, sorry, my bad. Jumped into it. Carry on.
That's all right, mate. Right. Steve, we're going to stick with you for this one, mate. Oxford sitting 21st, Middlesbrough sits 2nd. I mean, Oxford, they're not really scoring many. I think the last time these two sides faced each other at the Kazam, Middlesbrough won 6-2. 8-goal thriller. I think it absolutely pissed it down though, rain. It's what I remember that game from last season. But what do you reckon this time? Do you think it'd be raining goals at the Kazam this time and not the wet weather?
Yeah, I think there'll be 3 goals in this game. I've gone for a 2-1 Middlesbrough win. I think they'll carry on their good form. Now they've lost the manager. They'll carry on. It's Oxford. No offense to Oxford, but 2 defeats in the last 5, or 3 defeats in the last 5, actually. They're not great, and I can only see Middlesbrough sort of piling on some more misery on top of it.
I'm going 2-0 Middlesbrough. Rich, what you got, mate?
Well, I was going to go 2-1. But I'm not going to go 2-1. And then I was going to go 2-0, and then you've gone 2-0. So I'm going to go 3-1 Middlesbrough because I don't want a copy. I want it to be different because it's boring when we get the same
6-2
results. It's not going to be 6-2. Look, Oxford are up against it because I think Sheffield Wednesday nailed on to go down. Surely one of Norwich or Sheffield United will improve. They have to.
Yeah.
They have to improve. So I think Oxford they're in quite a bit of danger. It's a home game, but I don't think they're going to win. No, we don't want Scotland to win tonight. I hope Denmark absolutely pummel them.
I hope Vestergaard scores.
Boot on the other foot. Would Scotland want us to win if we needed to win to qualify for the World Cup? So no. Come on, exactly. The Danes. Take them to the cleaners.
Won't it be if they all win their games like all the home nation to be at the World Cup?
Well, Northern Ireland can't. They're out.
Oh, they're out?
Wales, I think, are going to the qualify. Did you see the Republic of Ireland? Wow.
Yeah.
Troy Parrott, we had him on loan, boys, when it was COVID. And he was absolutely shit. He scored 5 goals in 2 games. Unbelievable.
Cristiano Ronaldo were fuming, Rich.
Crime, wasn't he?
I'll tell you what, it was a bit of an arse sending off, though, wasn't it?
Well, it was O'Shea, our guy. He didn't really catch him. Yeah, he was targeting him and then he waved. I see he's going to miss the first 2 games of the World Cup, isn't he?
Oh, no.
Yeah, what a shame. What a shame.
He's the biggest bellend in football, Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is why I'll always be Messi over him because the attitude. I'm not saying Ronaldo is a fantastic player. I'm not saying he ain't. You cannot say he's not a top player. It's just the attitude that comes with it.
Yeah.
He's probably he's probably the best athlete. When you talk about footballer in itself, I'd say Messi's better. Technically.
Yeah,
Messi can take on 10 players on his own, isn't it? You've seen him do it quite a number of times, especially for Barcelona.
But then Ronaldo in the air is better than Messi.
Ronaldo's fantastic, isn't he? Yeah. What's he got like? He's closing on a big margin of goals.
1,000. Surely it must be up to 1,000. Nearly as many as Patson Daka.
I don't think Daka would even get bloody 10 of them, let alone bloody 1,000.
Oh, Colin's gone for Pele. Now this is a great debate because
that's way before my time.
I would go for Maradona because I thought Maradona was fantastic. He was a cheat, but he was just a fantastic player. But it's hard to pick players, isn't it, when they play in different eras?
Yeah, I agree. It's
like I'm not saying he's the best player ever, but you could have a discussion about Harry Kane because you just look at his goal record.
Well, that's what they tried intervening with the other day on the telly. They were on about Harry Kane. He's now scored. Has he scored more than Pele? Is it now in the
internationals? Yeah, I think he went behind in the other night against Albania.
I'm not being bloody funny, mate, but Pele's probably the far better player. You put them two on the pitch, prime Pele and Harry Kane. Pele's going to do him every single time.
But it's different though, isn't it? Because Kane is a better all-round footballer than Pele, but Pele's a better striker. You know, there's not many times you'd see Pele drop deep and spray a ball out like Harry Kane can.
No.
But then again, like you could say different eras again, like Zidane, probably one of the best players to ever live. But you know, well, Pirlo, yes and no, but I don't think he gets into the upper echelon of like. But then, you know,
what about Maldini?
Well. Maldini quality.
Yeah, Maldini and Beckenbauer are probably the best centre backs of all time.
But then you have to look at the pitches they play on now, the rules that they play on by now. Because Pele, when he played, got absolutely kicked all over the pitch. Whereas now. It's like a non-contact sport, isn't it? One thing I do know, if Harry Kane gets injured between now and the World Cup, we are absolutely knackered because we've got nobody to replace him.
Yeah.
I know. Albania probably could have scored a couple before England scored the other day. They probably should have put a few of them away. But then Armando Broja ended up getting injured again.
We nearly signed him for 30
We
million.
did as well when we were going to sign him to
we didn't. He's got one of the worst injury records out there, isn't he?
It's just not good, is it? Boys, Portsmouth taking on Millwall. I've got Millwall to win 1-0 in this one. I think it's an interesting one to have. Last time they did go to Fratton Park, though, they did win 1-0. They've got a good record against Pompey. Pompey haven't won a game in their last 5. They've lost 4, drawn 1. Millwall have won 2, drawn 2, lost 1. Millwall sit in the playoff positions. Pompey sit 20th. Millwall haven't lost a game in their last 7 against Pompey. They've won 6, drawn 1. Rich?
Portsmouth need a result, Jack. They need a result because I thought they'd do better this season. You know, they started quite well and they've just sort of seemed to have nosedive a little. They've only scored 12 goals in 15 games. So I think they're just... so Sheffield United scored 11. So they're the second lowest scorers in the league. And I mean, I don't think there's going to be many goals in this game. Millwall as well, Jack. They've conceded 20 goals, but I think they've conceded 8 in 2 games against Birmingham and when they play Coventry. So if you take them out, pretty tight. Goal either way. I'll go 1-0 Pompey. I think Pompey might nick it. I think Colby Bishop might get on the score sheet. They need a win.
Not if Femi Aziz gets there first, Rich. Steve?
I've gone 2-0 Millwall. So finally, we've all gone something different for a change. That's nice.
It is, isn't it? It must be Christmas already, mate. Let's not talk about Christmas. Steve was moaning the other day in the WhatsApp group about Christmas music, and the first time he'd heard it, and
walking around fucking Gretna Green at the outlet place, and it's fucking November, and they're playing Christmas music. Fucking Christmas in November, early November.
Wow, look, he just threw that little fish out there. Jesus Christ!
Oh, it pisses me off. I like Christmas music, right? I'll wear a Christmas jumper in September. Fine, whatever. But in November. Fuck off.
Have you got your Leicester City Christmas jumper, Steve?
I've got 4 of them.
Have you? You not brought a new one yet?
No. I don't know. I don't like the new designs this year. I'm not a big fan of them.
I know. What is it? The football players who do the old shirts and that classic football shirts. They brought theirs out.
I see them. Yeah, I see the Christmas jumpers.
Got an Emielewski one out there, and someone's created a bloody Mick McCarthy one.
Have you really?
It can't be Christmas, can it? It can.
I will say, I don't know if you've seen this yet, but have you seen the blackened?
I like that. I like that. I see that.
The blackout shirt.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
Disappearing.
I can't see it.
Disappearing.
Oh well. Anyway, yeah, I've got a blackout shirt that came out. I bought it as soon as it came out, and then I don't know if you saw my my vintage finds recently, but I've got hang on. You're gonna see the background.
Has that got walkers on that black one, Steve?
Oh, you can't see the background. You can't see the background.
Why?
I can't give you that. My wife will kill me. So this one, it's got King Power on it. Ow.
I like that. I like that jumper.
Anyway, it's all on Twitter. Yeah, basically, I went and I spent a little bit of money on Vinted and found some like really decent quality sort of Leicester training wear. There's another one. Oh, actually, that works. There you go.
Look at this.
That's quite nice. Yeah.
Oh, Puma.
There's that one. There's that
there
one.
We go. Yeah.
And then sorry, just we haven't seen you for a week, guys. I've got to be.
It's been on a shopping spree, hasn't it, on Vinted?
And there's the blackout
Walkers.
Yeah, nice. Walkers crisps on that one.
I like that. I like them.
Shirts. What make is that, Steve? Is that
this one?
Yeah, the Walkers, the black one.
It's Le Coq Sportif.
Oh, Le Coq. Oh.
No, sorry, it's Fox's Leisure. Fox's Leisure. Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Fox's Leisure.
Shout out Fox's Leisure.
My bad. Right. Sorry, I derailed it. Sorry, guys. Carry on.
Subscribe. Yeah. What did you go for, Steve, for the Millwall game?
I went 2-0 Millwall.
Lovely stuff. On to Loftus Road then. Steve, we're going to stick with you for this one, mate. They take on Hull. QPR sitting in 16th. They take on Hull, who are sitting in 5th. Queen's Park Rangers and Hull City have not drawn against each other in the last 6, by the way. Hull, they're averaging a 1.7 goals per match, and they're doing quite well so far. Will Geldart get another goal? I mean, he seems to be the main man behind Ollie McBurney this season so far for the Tigers. Will QPR get more by the Tigers?
Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed at how good Hull are this season because we don't have them to go down. It's the one pick that is completely incorrect. 3 wins in the last 5 is pretty good, and a draw and a defeat as well. They beat Portsmouth on the last time out. I've gone for a 2-0 Hull win against QPR. QPR are not doing great, are they? 1 win in the last 5, a draw in the last game. Not ideal. They're not scoring a lot either. So, I've gone for a 2-0 Hull win.
Robert's gone 1-0 QPR. Rich, what you got, mate?
Well, we had Ant on, didn't we, when we last spoke, Jack? And he was saying he's really enjoying the season, isn't he? They've scored, I think there's been 50 goals in their game. So it's obviously...
They're entertained, aren't they?
They are the entertainers.
They're entertained.
And I think they will... What did you say, Steve?
2-0 Hull.
I was going to go 2-0 Hull, so I'll go 2-1 Hull instead. Don't copy me, Jack. Do something on your own.
I've got 2-1
Hull. Unique.
He's got 2-1, hasn't
he? Yeah.
Disgrace.
I should have gone first. I should have just gone first and made you
you go first last one then, so we don't copy you.
That's all right. Right. The Steel City Derby. Sheffield Wednesday taking on Sheffield United. This one is interesting. They're both in the relegation zone, by the way. None of them can really buy a win, can they? 22nd Sheffield United take on 24th Sheffield Wednesday, the Steel City Derby. Sheffield United haven't lost to Sheffield Wednesday in the last 6 meetings. 3 wins, 3 draws. Oh, this one's going to be tasty, to be honest. And they're both playing each other at the right time, to be honest, because I don't think there'll be many goals in this, but I think it'll be a real tasty affair. There'll be a few kicks in this, but I'm going for a 1-goal win to Sheffield United. Tom Cannon to score.
Which will not happen. They made a signing, didn't they? Sheffield Wednesday. They're allowed to sign free agents now. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. So they signed Liam Cooper, ex-Leeds captain.
And Bamford as well?
He's gone to Sheffield United. He's gone to Sheffield United. Bamford went to...
Oh, right. Yeah.
Did we all see the video when Leeds got promoted when he was singing Wild as a Wanker, didn't he?
Yeah.
He'd been training at Coventry, by the way, Steve, Patrick Bamford. Yeah. Keep him fit. What did you go for, Jack?
1-0, Sheffield United.
I'll go 2-1, Sheffield Wednesday. I'm going to go for the Owls. Come on. I want them to win because Wilder he's such a prick, isn't he? He is. And I want to see Sheffield Wednesday turn them over because Sheffield Wednesday are going down.
He's under so much pressure.
And I think, look, if I'm being honest, I think Sheffield United will probably win. But I'm hoping that Sheffield Wednesday can turn them over because he is so salty, isn't he? And they would love to just, even if you get relegated, they've had points deducted.
Yeah.
Beat your rivals. So I think it's a free hit. Sheffield Wednesday have got no pressure on them in this game, I don't think. There's no pressure whatsoever. All the pressure's on the Blades. 2-1, Barry Bannon at the double. Come on, the Owls.
Steve.
He's going for United, isn't he?
No, I don't think. Rich, are you on some sort of pixie dust? Fucking hell, 2-1 Wednesday.
It's the championship. It's the championship, Steve. We all know what can happen in this league.
Anything can happen in
That's true. And they are both pretty shit. So, it could be a case of anybody beating anybody. I have gone for a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Hang on. You were laughing at me that said that Wednesday going to win, and you said 2-2.
Well, yeah, because I just don't think they're going to win.
Right. So, the last time Sheffield Wednesday did beat Sheffield United was February the 26th, 2012. 1-0 Wednesday, and that was in League One.
Blimey, 13 years ago.
13 years. Apart from that, it's just been draws in 0-0s. Sheffield United have won by the odd goal. So it could happen. Anything can happen in derbies. Could be some red cards. Tom Cannon could even get sent off. It could be any way you want to put it. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting derby day. It's one that they both get up for. I do feel the pressure's off Sheffield Wednesday. I think the pressure's on Chris Wilder and Sheffield United. If he loses that, I think the board are going to be asking questions again. Do we get another manager in? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Same as ours. Sir Alf Ramsey's done. Barry Bannon, he's nearly 40, still scored past us. We're pretty instructive.
Come on, Nigel. Anyone scores past Norwich, don't they, mate?
That is it then from us.
When are we back? We're
Sunday?
back Sunday.
What time?
Sunday. I don't know.
8:30. Was it 8:30?
Was it 8:30 or 6
o'clock?
What
are you? What's your preview for Sunday, Jack?
Yeah. Preview for Stoke City is 8:30 on Thursday.
And then Sunday? Is it on Sunday you're doing your preview?
Sunday, I will probably talk to Football Martin, a good friend of mine from Southampton. So we're going to have to get that one.
He's got amazing eyes. Martinez.
Is he?
Yeah. If you see him on TikTok, his eyes are just so bright and blue.
I didn't realise you like looking into his eyes, but he's got brown eyes, not blue.
Oh, whatever eyes he's got lovely eyes. Say hello to him. Say Rich says hello. Up the Saints.
So, do we do 6 o'clock Sunday?
Should we do 6 o'clock Sunday?
Yeah, we'll do 6 o'clock. Yeah.
We can all watch the Still City derby and then come on to the show.
We can all laugh at Wilder.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll
all enjoy a nice Sunday dinner before we come on. Get the dinner on nice and early, and then we'll indulge in Championship football for another week of week 17. So yeah, we'll be back Sunday, 6 o'clock with the boys for that match preview with Football Martin. Let's take on Southampton after Stoke, and then Thursday join us for 8:30 for the preview for the Battle of the Cities at the King Power. Leicester taking on Stoke. Rich, what's coming up on the Suffolk Crunch?
Well, tonight we're going Ashes. Ashes preview. I'm going all over the Ashes. I'm going to be live probably about 7:30. I'm going to have a cup of tea. Just get me vocal cords back in action, and then I'll do about half hour. So if you're a cricket fan, come and join us. We'll have a little. What's your prediction, Steve? Quickly for the Ashes.
Oh, so it's Australia, isn't it? It's in Australia, which is the worst bit about it. If it was in England, I'd probably back the English, but I'm going to go for a draw total. I think it will be 2-2 total draw.
I was going to ask Jack, but he'll probably copy you, so I'm not going to bother.
That's all right. No, England will win.
So yeah, I'll do that, and then match preview will probably be out on Friday morning for Wrexham, or Friday afternoon, sometime then. But yeah.
Guys, like the video, 50 likes. We've gone for this one, so all smash the like button. Yeah, I can see there's plenty of you in. Subscribe to the Suffolk Crunch, subscribe to the Final Whistle, and we will be back on Sunday at 6 p.m. We will catch you then for the championship predictions and otherwise the match preview. But there we go. See you soon. Good night.